are finally. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the graduation ceremony of the University of Tourism, Technology, and Business Studies, UTB. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now proceed with the procession and the anthem of UTB. Please rise up as our faculty members, leaders of the school, and our graduates proceed to the front of this beautiful hall, where it will be our pleasure to give them their certificates. You are most welcome. Our distinguished guests, our honorable guests, as well as our graduates who have come, who will be coming, who will be following and receiving their certificates and the rewards of many sleepless nights, I am sure. Murakoze cyane mu byubahiro byanyu mwa kwicara tugatangirana n'umuhango waduhurije aha. You can please be seated as we start today's ceremony. Now, before we get started, of course, we're going to welcome this year's graduates. If you can please once again play for us the UTB anthem as we welcome our students here in this beautiful hall of the Kigali Serena Hotel on this most beautiful day. Murakaza neza rwose banyeshuri, reka nsabe badukinire nanone indirimbo y'ishuri, indirimbo ya UTB. Rwose ibi birori ni ibyanyu, nubwo rwose mwambaye udupfukamunwa mwamwenyura twabibona mu maso yanyu, mugaragaza ibyo byishimo rwose ko njye ubwanjye utari buhabwe impamyabumenyi ndumva afite umunezero wawundi bita full tank. It's a very exciting moment. It's solemn, yes, but we are going to try to have fun as well along the way. Ni karibu rwose, gusa twibuke amabwiriza dusabwa dushyiremo intera, agapfukamunwa dukomeze tukambare, usibye aburi buze gufata ijambo bo kugira ngo tumumve neza, babyifuje bagakuramo. Murakoze cyane. Reka mbasaba ikintu kimwe mu kwifuriza ikaze buri muntu wese uri hano, abashyitsi bahire baje kwifatanya natwe, ubuyobozi bw'ishuri ndetse namwe mwese muri buhabwe impamya bumenyi kuri uyu munsi. Ndagira ngo tubanze twihe amashyi yandi y'urufaya. If I can please give ourselves a big round of applause as a welcome to the graduation ceremony of the University of Tourism, Technology and Business Studies. Uyu munsi n'umunsi w'ibyishimo ugiye kuba mu bihe bidasanzwe bitoroshye, ariko turi bubyakire kuko no kuba ibingibi bishoye kuba nabyo nibyo gushimirwa mu mwanya turi bubishimire Imana. UTB niyo kaminuza yanyu yabahurije ahangaha, bamwe bajya bitiranya na rwa rubuga UTB bagahamagara kuri university bashaka gufungura channel. Abo ngabo tubonereho kubiyama ni UTB, ntabwo ari UTB, ariko UTB ifite channel kuri UTB. Mwakwihaye amashyariko. I need to see some smiles. I know we are wearing masks, but when you smile, if you smile large enough, we can see it in your eyes. By the way, mwabonye ko hari nicyo kubobeza imihogo. If you can manage to take a sip of your drink without removing your mask, that would be very fantastic. Please try it. Turaguhi indi mpamya bumenyi. Urabugaragaje ubuhanga budasanzwe. All jokes aside, we are here to honor not only the school that has give our graduates all the knowledge they will need for the future, but to honor the graduates because they are going to enter the workforce. They are going to contribute to the economy of our country thanks to the knowledge you have imparted on them. So that is something to be very thankful about. Of course, speaking of being thankful, before we do anything, we would like to kindly ask everyone if you can please rise up for a quick prayer. We wouldn't do anything, we wouldn't be anyone if not for the Almighty God. Reka mbasabe tujye juru mbere yuko tugira ikindi dukora, tubanze twiragiza Imana ituyobore kuri uyu munsi. Mbonero gusaba bwana Ntahemuka John aze adufashe kwisengesho, nari kubasengera ariko yanjye ni nimero compose.
Murakoze kadusenga Imana. Mana igira neza, data wa twese muremyi wacu, turagushimiye muri iki gitondo kubw'ineza yawe n'urukundo rwawe rwinshi, uburinzi bwawe kuri twe. Wagize neza uyu munsi ko wari uwuzi uko wawuteguye. Rero turakwinginze kugira ngo nanone uzubane natwe gahunda zose abari uziyobora. Tugushimiye ubwo burinzi bwabayeho muri iki gihe cyose, nubwo habayeho icyorezo ariko wakiturindiyemo. Urinda abanyeshuri bose ba UTB, turagushima yuko ntawe cyahitanye. Iryo ni ishimwe rikomeye. Nongeye kugushimira ku bwa founder, igitekerezo cyiza wamushyizemo ndetse n'ubushobozi wamuhaye bwo gutangiza iyi kaminuza y'indashyikirwa, kandi ibyo byose dukesha ubuyobozi bwiza burangajwe imbere na nyakubahwa Perezida wa Repubulika Paul Kagame. Turakwinginze rero uzubane natwe muri byose, gahunda zose tuzishyize mu maboko yawe. Urakoze mu izina rya Yesu, amen.
Murakoze cyane. Turabashimiye cyane, twongere tubahe ikaze. Nkuko mubibona dufite abashyitsi benshi batugendereye, ndi bubiharire ubuyobozi bw'ishuri kuba bagezaho neza kugenda bababwira ndetse banabifuriza ikaze nkuko bikwiye. Nkuko byavuzwe mu isengesho, as it was mentioned during the prayer, one of the reasons why we are here, and we are thankful that we are still here and that we are able to operate this school and we are able to be here safely given the current situation, is because of the good leadership of our nation, Rwanda, led, of course, by His Excellency Paul Kagame. Ladies and gentlemen, I will now ask you to kindly rise up again as we give respect to the country by following the national anthem. Reka mbasabe mbere yuko tugira ikindi dukora, if we can please rise up, twongere tujye juru, maze nsabe abo ku buhanga bw'ibyuma badushyirireho indirimbo yubahiriza igihugu. Umuhango uri kuyoborwe na Bwana Jerome Irankunda, yadufasha mwadushyiriraho indirimbo maze nawe akadufasha ayiduterera.
Uje imisozi ibiyaga n'ibirunga ngo byiduhetse gahora n'ishya, reka tuvuge ibigwi wowe utubumbiye hamwe twese abanyarwanda uko watubyaye, berwa sugira singizwa iteka.
You can be seated. Muvandimwe Jerome rwose bibaho nasebera ariko ukahitwara kigabo ugakomeza ugahagarara rwose ugakora icyo usabwa gukora. Murakoze cyane, karagaciyemo. Ibirori nibyo kwishimira mwebwe, mbona benshi muri mwe muri urubyiruko, gusa ibyishimo byanyu sindi kubibona neza. Murahari cyangwa ntimuhari? Reka mbabwire, hari ubushakashatsi bwakozwe bwagaragaje yuko amashyi mutanga angana n'imyaka musigaje ku isi. Reka nongeye mbabaze, murahari cyangwa ntago muhari? Oh yes, it is a fact. The amount of applause is equal to the number of years you will have left on this planet. So when they ask you applaud, please applaud like you mean it, like you want to live and know a post-COVID world. Uyu munsi rero twifuje kubataramira. Mbere yuko tugira ikindi dukora, hari umuvandimwe wanyu mwigana ufite indirimbo yakoranye n'uwo bita umugaba mukuru w'ingabo z'ibisumizi, uwo nta wundi bamwita Riderzo cyangwa se Riderman. Iyo ndirimbo nijyamo. Oya, ayo mashyi ndayakeneye, ayo mashyi arakenewe. Turaje tubataramire, turibusabe ku buhanga bw'ibyuma nanone badushirireho iyo ndirimbo. Niba yishyiraho umuntu wese wigizeho ko ari umujene, iyo mvuze umujene ni kuva ku myaka 7 kugeza kuri 77, aho nguwo ahaguruke rwose acinya akadiho tubyumve ko ari ibirori. We are going to listen to a song that was made one of our greatest superstars, Mr. Riderman, alongside one of our students here. We want to make sure that every able-bodied person here, every young person, young from 7 years old to 77 years old, we want to make sure that you dance to this song. Uyu muvandimwe reka tumuhikaze rikuye yitwa Winnie, fati indangurura amajwi rwose ubereke icyo wabarushije.
Abanyeshuri murumva mumeze mute kuri uyu munsi? Muranezerewe nk'uko nanjye nezerewe. Hanyuma indirimbo tugiye kuririmba ibanyure mwese, ni y'ikigo cyacu cyaduhaye ubumenyi bwiza tugiye gukoresha mu buzima bwo hanze. Hanyuma mwese ndabifuriza amahirwe muri ubu buzima bwo hanze kugira ngo natwe tuzabe abantu bakomeye.
Ntwari ganje mu burezi bigwi byawe birazwi. UTB igicumbi cyuje ireme ry'uburezi wahuruje amahanga.
Abarajya muri mudu mwese muhagurukiye birembe
bavuga ibikorwa byawe. Intore turaserutse ubumenyi niyo ngiro, ubumenyi niyo ngiro. Kugira usagambe isonga mu iterambere UTB, uri inkingi ya mwamba mu burezi. Genda wese imihigo uraganje, uri inganje iterambere riboneye. Gukunda igihugu birakuranga. Genda wese imihigo uraganje, uri inganje iterambere riboneye. Gukunda igihugu birakuranga. Rwego rw'inshobera-baswa ngutake ntekure rudasumbwa. Ngaho gaba amashami dore ubaye ubukombe, maze u Rwanda rwacu urutereke ku isonga. Aba wiga biyugema
ni twebwe
barukorere rukomeze Rwande. Ingoma ibihumbi UTB ufite itandukaniro. Genda wese imihigo uraganje, uri inganje iterambere riboneye. Gukunda igihugu birakuranga. Genda wese imihigo uraganje, uri inganje iterambere riboneye. Gukunda cyangwa mu mahoteli, mu bukerarugendo mu ikoranabuhanga no mu ma business. Abucukisha umurimo badagunosa, imikorere yabituma bifuzwa, utemberanye nabo mu kirere cyangwa yakoresheje inzira z'ubutaka, hagenda yishimye akavuga ati naho ubutaha. Ucuza ingenzi ndashyikirwa bakuze badenda abandi wavura. Somero ry'isonga ntoriganje abo wareze baraberewe, ibigwi byawe birazwi haba i Rwanda ndetse no mu mahanga we.
Genda wese imihigo uraganje uri nganje, iterambere riboneye, gukunda igihugu birakuranga. Genda wese tugiye kwesa imihigo rero uyu munsi, uraganje uri nganje, iterambere riboneye, gukunda igihugu birakuranga. Murakoze cyane.
Amashyi menshi cyane arenze ayo ngayo, arakoze cyane Winnie. Ati tu
implemented by the university and supported by the Ministry of Education through Higher Education Council have gone a long way to make the difference among others and enabled the university to graduate today virtually, but the event is live streamed and we can follow this event on different channels and communicate with everybody through UTB as well as Facebook. For this, we thank the Almighty God and you for your resilience, hard work, tenacity, and most importantly, your patience, especially the class of 2019, which waited the graduation for 2 years until today. Guest of honor, Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen, today we present to you graduates representing different nationalities, including, of course, starting from home, Rwandans, but we have also among the graduates, Burundians, Congolese, Nigerians, and others. The uniqueness of this 8th graduation is that all graduates at UTB, they will receive also a certificate from ICDL Africa, because all our UTB graduates, they are certified IT. They are no longer going on the market to sit for exam of computer. They are already certified. That is the uniqueness of this graduation. But in addition to this, in addition to the degree, they will receive some students, a majority, have gone extra mile. They are also certified, they will receive also certificate for proficiency in English. This is also unique. So we commend those who will graduate with a degree, but who have not gone extra mile to get a certificate, a proficiency certificate in English, to come again and do practice until they get that proficiency, because those certificates are key to the labor market. They open windows and doors of opportunities to enter the labor market. So today, all our graduates, certificate, diploma, and degree, they are IT certified. Guest of honor, Chancellor Sir, ladies and gentlemen, today we present to you graduates from different nationalities, as I have said, and the number of graduates in these two cohorts, the cohort of 2019 in the cohort of 2020, we have a number of 1,406 graduates who are going to receive certificate, diploma, and degree certificate. So the issuance of the degrees, diploma, and certificate go together, as I said, with ICDL. And we are very honored and proud to be a center of excellence for ICDL, as well as center of excellence for IATA, which is International Air Transport Association trainings. And we are also an examination center in Rwanda as well. The certification of all graduates with ICDL certificates at UTB earmarks high achievement into the process of cementing knowledge-based economy and implementation of the national digital talent policy to fast-track the uptake of technology use in this country. I get the opportunity to acknowledge the trust that ICDL and IATA UFTA have put into UTB. We do not only train our graduates, but also other people from various institutions, public and private, as well as individual trainees. For this reason, we have entered into partnership with so many institutions, including the Rwanda Management Institute, RDB, and MICT, to train also government officials in ICDL and the other capacity building areas. Ladies and gentlemen, I pay special tribute to members of staff and the faculty members who have prepared these students during their stay here at UTB. I also thank the parents, the guardians, sponsors for the sacrifice they have made over the years to educate their children at UTB. Dear guests of honor, since the establishment of UTB in January 2008, the university has grown up in scope and evolved to become the full-fledged University of Tourism, Technology, and Business Studies. UTB slogans, making the difference, has been the drive to the university's growth and operations from birth. And in 2010, UTB expanded its wings to Rubavu district, and we opened a second campus in Rubavu district, offering the same academic program and the professional programs. Thanks to the offered program in both campuses, UTB continues to work towards its virtual and towards its long-term vision to become a center of excellence in the region for the quality of academic program, and we are becoming also the solution provider for the training of professionals in the area of hospitality, tourism, business studies, and information technology. The university also offers international professional courses, as I said, and among them we have the Certified Professional Accountancy, CPA, the IATA, International Airport Transport Association, including airport operations, air cargo handling, air cabin crew. And in addition to this, the institution we offer also for IT professionals. And among IT professionalism, we include ICDL, Cisco, and CNNA. And at the end of the day, students get certificate, which will help them to compete on the labor market with computer skills. Dear guests of honor, the whole world has been shaken by this COVID-19 pandemic. the government of Rwanda closed all higher learning institutions, including UTB, as a part of preventive measures against the spread of the COVID-19 pandemic. We thank the government of Rwanda through the Ministry of Education for having allowed UTB among institutions which resumed on-campus activities following the COVID-19 break-off. UTB achievement hinges heavily on the visionary leadership of our beloved country. Wisdom, advice, and exemplary leadership of His Excellency Paul Kagame, the President of the Republic of Rwanda, help us to work as a team and behave like Rwandans in self-reliance and dignity inside and outside the country. Furthermore, the progress of UTB from starting moment up to today depends on different stakeholders. I recognize today our partners, all people who combined efforts to make the day like this happens. Much thanks, first of all, to Madame Zulfat, the founder and the president of UTB. We are here thanks to your initiative and commitment and special support. I also pay tribute and respect to members of the board of directors represented here by the president of the board of governors, Professor Emile Rwamasirabo. We thank other members of the board of governors, those who are present and those who have not been able to make it. We thank also the senior management, deans and the head of department, lecturers, as well as all UTB staff. Thanks to you all, as your contribution has been a very, very big contribution towards the celebration of today's graduation. Stakeholders, among the stakeholders, we have also other stakeholders who have been with us from the initial stage up to now. Those who are continuing to support our students during the mandatory professional industrial attachment, especially employees from the private sector. And the most importantly, represented here by the Director General of the Tourism Chamber. Mr. Frank, please stand up for recognition, because you are a great contributor in terms of offering industrial attachment for our students, because it is very mandatory for our students before they go to the labor market to do a 6 months mandatory industrial attachment. Without this, no student can graduate at UTB. Even during this pandemic, we thank members of your community who have been able to offer industrial attachment during this hardship. I would also like to thank our partner from Liquid Technology, who is here also. Please stand up for recognition. Even though we will have much time to come back on this, especially during the awarding ceremony, but at least I wanted to make sure that in IT also you have good company, very progressive, very partnering in that, in offering especially internship and industrial attachment. There are also other partners who are here, but for the sake of time, we'll come back to this ceremony during the awarding time. Dear graduates, whatever you do and whatever you are, remember the mission and the vision of UTB. We invite you to be members of the Alumni Association. As you graduate today, we are welcoming you also to the Alumni Association of UTB. Being in touch with UTB, graduates in need are traced to where they do work, their positions, how they are performing in one hand, and UTB also from the alumni, we get also feedback through the alumni and the employers on what needs to be changed in our curriculum and in our way of teaching, and or with this, we are capable to improve with the labor market by integrating the feedback from the industry. I want for this juncture to implore you to make the difference in the face of the challenges, in the face of adversity, in the face of adversity. We want you to remain tenacious despite bottlenecks you may meet in the future. You have been well trained to surpass all the above mentioned challenges. To conclude, I once again congratulate all the graduates on their special achievement. But before I conclude, I want also to introduce the guest of honor, Professor Ephraim Kanyaruchiga, Honorable Professor Kanyaruchiga, who is also a member of the Parliament, will be officiating this graduation ceremony. Stand up for recognition. Thank you very much, Professor, Honorable Professor, for having accepted to come and officiate this ceremony. Thank you all who have been present here. Thank you. May God be with you during this event and beyond. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, do me a favor and give him a bigger round of applause. Tumwongerera amashyi tumushimira cyane kubw'ijambo ryiza atugejejeho. Ntabatindiye rero, turagira ngo noneho twinjire mu muhango nyirizina, dusaba Chancellor uhagarariwe hano na Perezida wa Board of Governors, Professor Dr. Emile Rwamasirabo. Ikaze, we would like to invite you for the opening of the ceremony. Tumuha amashyi menshi cyane tumwakira nk'uko bisanzwe bigenda muri UTB.
Maramutse. As you all know, the graduation ceremony starts with the following words. By the powers conferred to me by the University of Tourism, Technology, and Business Studies, I declare this assembly to be an assembly of University of Tourism, Technology, and Business Studies. Thank you.
Murakoze cyane, tumwongera amashyi menshi cyane. Now, before we get started with the actual ceremony, I would like to kindly invite Miss Olive Umugabekazi, who has prepared for us a poem that she's going to read to us now. Muri uyu mwanya turagira ngo dusabe Olive Umugabekazi agejuru atera intambwe maze atugezeho umuvugo yateguye kuri uyu munsi. Amashyi yanyu yari kumushimisha cyane akamutera courage agatera intambwe ihamye rwose. ori ikaze rwose akire indangurura amajwi.
Akoze cyane. Mwaramutse mwiriwe. Umuvugo UTB uri ku isonga. Nteruye nterura nemye nteruye ndata ibyiza byawe ndavuga ibyawe byose rwose. Ubuhanga bwawe burusha ahandi ubwiza bwawe burenze ubwiru. Ubwema bwawe buhatse ahandi ndavuga UTB rere Rwanda. Nteruye nterura nemye ndavuga ibyiza byawe rwose ndavuga ntuje natorwa rwose. Ndavuga byose nasobwa shenye ndavuga rwemihatse bose. Uburere utanga uburusha hose uburere bwawe n'indashyikirwa ikigo wawe kikabasumbya icyezi cyambaye icyizere icyotero mu bakugana bose. Tetero ryizanye ndagukunda tetero ryizanye ndakurata tuma nshimiye yaduhanze kama kumenya nka kuyoboka huguza ryizanye ndagushima. Uburere utanga buratangaje burusha hose mu Rwanda n'abanyamahanga barakuzi basiga wabo bakazi wawe gushaka icyabuze wabo n'uburere bwiza ubasumbye. Ubumenyi bwawe ni bwinshi cyane butandukanye butageza heza ikoranabuhanga ry'ubuhanga abakerarugendo baragusura dore ko serivisi nziza zirusha hose. U Rwanda rw'ejo rukeneye ubumenyi ni wowe rugana buri munsi ushaka ejo heza arakugana rwose abakerarugendo n'amahoteli. Amahoteli akeneye abakozi beza buje uburere n'ubumenyi izi wowe ukayiha abana bakora ibyo bize kinyamwuga. UTB gahorana imana umenye bwiza n'umuco rwose udacika mu bakugana bose ufite amashami meza agezweho. Ubukerarugendo n'amahoteli ikoranabuhanga urubukombe komeza ugwize ubumenyi rwose songa nziza ziri sereri. Nganje zizira nituzi umenye utanga nibwo budutunze. UTB kaminuza isobanutse isa neza abo wigishije barakurata aho bari hose bakagushima. UTB uratangaje bamanaja nibo batanga bako ntabure sinakubwira aba IT umwuga ndetse n'abapilote b'indege bitoreza wawe rwose. Ufite itandukano n'ahandi ufite ubumenyi burenza andi mashuri wakwizemo ntabaho nabi kuko mwigisha kwihangira umurimo no kurwanya ubukene mu muryango. Abana bawe bazira kwanda abasore beza bazira gusobwa ababyeyi bawe bakubyiruriye abangavu bazira umwanda UTB uri nshongore batinya. Kwihangana kugana heza kwiyubaka bizira gucika ukunda abawe bizira uburyarya ishuri UTB nziza uri ndatwarika nkurate. UTB nzanye ndagukunda ndagutakagiza hose iteka ryose aho ngenda hose numva nemye kurisha intore kubera intambwe ubaye uyu munsi. Uje gusanga arasusuruka yumvura musiga akabihogoza umenye bwiza akabuhogoza maze ahasoreje kwiga bukamurinda guhogora. Usimbya gusanga umuha icyicaro iwawe maze icuraburinda akarisenda indaro yikaba ubumenyi umenyekanisha ibyiza byawe. UTB ishuri ry'indashyikirwa ishuri ryiza riruta yandi ishuri rihebereye kurera ishuri ribereye ubumenyi n'ukurubereye kurera u Rwanda. Abakobwa bawe bazira kwanda abahungu beza bazira ubwandu bwiza bwawe buhatse hose uri nyamamare mu bagukunda njye ndabivuze sinikanga. Nakuzi iwacu mbona urukundo nakuze mbona umuco hose aho nize mbinashyikirwa aho ngere mu YouTube wawe maze uranyakira. Ubuhanga warabumpaye ubwenge ndabugwiza umuco udacika nkurusha hose ibyo mbikesha kaminuza UTB ya mbere mu Rwanda. UTB uri intwari uburere bwiza warabuntoje aho ninjiriye ishuri unyigisha kwihangana ngo nzasigasira umuryango. Inyigo nziza izira ubusembwa amasomo meza adatenguha habaye ku ikoranabuhanga uri mu muhando maze amahanga akagutinya bakugana batitinya. Umuco mwiza uzira gucika n'urugendo rw'ubuzima bwacu ubuca batazi iki shuri UTB tuzigamiye. Intero nziza izira gusinda usina nziza izira gusendwa isano nziza izira icyasha ishuri ryiza n'ubuhanga ni muri UTB wabisanga. Abanyamahanga barakuyoboka ese ugira ngo hari ikindi n'uburere n'ubumenyi urusha andi mashuri yose n'umuco uzira gucuya n'ubwiza buzira ubwandu. UTB tetero ryuje intero ganza iteka wowe teto iteka ryose ndakurata sinzahuma kugukunda uteye bwizura ikibasumba. Amashami yawe meza cyane atanga ubumenyi buhanitse harimo menshi cyane tuzi cyane HRM na TTM zitanga ubumenyi buhanitse. Ndasimba nkusanga ndasiza nkutura ndatwenga nishimye mbekeze kiziri cyezi maze mbinore ziri ndoto. Ndakura ndenga ndakura nsigira abandi ndakura mbaraga ibyiza bikwemo ubumenyi nkumara muri UTB kaminuza iziri cyasha. Iyi ni inshuro ya 8 umaze kwambika intiti zakurahuyeho ubwenge muzabe intore hanze kandi muzarangire n'abandi. Mureke mfata akaruhuko singenda subitse simbasize nzagaruka sinzimiye ndi muzima sinimutse dore ndatuye sinambaye dore ndahetse ndajisha sindekwiye njisha umenye muri UTB wacu mu Rwagasabo. Murakoze murakarama umugabe kazi Olive umwe mu basizi basanzwe usiga bagasigara basiganuza sindi umuhanga ndi umuhanzi sinsiga ndasigura umwana uhanga atonze ubuhanga.
nangize ngo urayitahanye mumuhera amashyi menshi cyane. Oliva arakoze cyane kubw'umuvugo mwiza tugejejeho. Turacyakomeza gukurikirana gahunda uko iteye. Muri uyu mwanya rero turagira ngo tugire icyo tubwirwa n'uhagarariye aba biteguye guhabwa impamyabumenyi. Uwo ni Maniraguha Lazaro. Turamusaba ko muri uyu mwanya yagejuru agatera intambwe akatugezaho ijambo yatuteganyirije. We are now going to follow the speech of the graduating class representative. His name is Maniraguha Lazaro. Ariko mumwishimira arabahagarariye. Urwo rukundo ruri hehe?
Guest of honor, the founder and the president, the chancellor, the vice chancellor of the university council, the management of UTB, deans and lecturers, fellow graduates, parents and families who have joined us from homes, distinguished guests, good morning. It is with a great pleasure to speak to you today. Before we close the stage that begins our labor market career. First, I want to thank God. I want to thank God for having allowed us to make this milestone very crucial of our life. Without him, this journey would have not been possible. I want to thank the families that have been sustaining all of us, the graduates of today, the academic lecturers for impacting their wisdom in us, fellow classmates and senior management of UTB for being by our side throughout the academic journey at UTB. Fellow graduates, today is a defining milestone in our lives, and I felt a lot of pressure when I was writing down the speech that would mean something to you and relate to our stories. It is no secret that we have proven ourselves to be one of the most resilient classes in UTB history. We have fought battles, both known and unknown battles by those around us. And I'm here today to say that despite our struggles, we have made it to this moment. So find strength in having overcome all the hardships and obstacles, even though they may have caused us pain and scars. They did not keep us from accomplishing this important dream of ours. We have made it in spite of the most stressful time of our era. For years, we have put in countless efforts looking forward to our turn to be recognized, and now this is our time to be recognized. I believe we all agree that UTB not only provided excellent services and education, but also exposed all of us to extracurricular activities that helped us discover our passion and purposes in life. It is through extracurricular that I discovered myself that I could lead 6,000 students and many more of the community of UTB. We have chased our dreams during COVID-19 limitations, knowing that every generation has shared a struggle of their own. Ladies and gentlemen, please accept our hardship of our generation has been COVID-19. Hurdles came in many forms. COVID is ours. But we have endured, we have overcome, and we are better moving forward. So I argue today, don't look at these 2 past years as lost opportunities. It has been a lesson for life. We are entering into a new chapter of our lives with a full package of skills and knowledge that is required at the labor market that we have acquired from UTB. But today I want to discuss more than achievement awarded and obstacles overcame. I also want to highlight the love our classes shared. My fellow graduates shared love that acknowledged humanity, focused on potential, and showed a deep interest in one another. Our love was exemplified through empathy, guidance, and praise. As I reflected on why we chose to join UTB, it is committed to spearhead the advancement of education through quality teaching, learning, research, consultancy, and service to the community by preparing graduates to meet the needs of Rwanda, the sub-region, and the global community at large. UTB is a place that gathers all from all backgrounds and a place to embrace individuality and accept us the way we are. So now, watching my fellow graduate outshining today is a priceless event to experience. Now, much greater task awaits us. Job search, also known as tarmacking, which through the same resilience and hard work, not forgetting in close touch with the UTB Career Center and Service and the UTB alumni, will be manageable. Beside that, I see future CEOs, tour company owners, IT managers, hotel managers, and professional career among us, of all of us. And I expect that we will all have a great influence in the future of this great nation. To those who have chosen the path of enterprise, you have accepted a noble calling. Go forth and be great businessmen and women. We need you to provide jobs. UTB has given us opportunities to dream big and challenge ourselves without being afraid to face failures as we aspire. These are but few principles which have learned not only in class but in our daily lives beyond the four walls of UTB. Today marks the genesis or the beginning of a great adventure that awaits us in the life ahead. As I conclude, may each one of us carry this with him or her. There are two quotes that will help us to go home with something. The first one is from His Excellency, the President of our Republic, Rwanda, Paul Kagame. He once said that, work hard until it pains, because poverty pains more. And another one, it is from Saint Josemaria. She said, for all of your learning, for all of your fame, your expression and power, if you are not humble, you are worth nothing. So I challenge you to take these two quotes as you are entering your future careers. Thank you for your great attention. May God keep us until we meet again.
A big round of applause for Mr. Jerome. Not Jerome, Mr. Maniraguha Lazaro. Tumuha amashyi menshi cyane nanone. Tumwishimira ku ijambo ryiza atugejejeho, ahagarariye bagenzi be bari buhabwe impamyabumenyi kuri uyu munsi. Nicyo cyaduhurije aha ngaha. At this point, we would like to welcome the speech of the Chancellor, Professor Harry Wells, who will be represented, I believe, by the President of the Board of Governors. You are most welcome, sir. Who will also grant permission for Dr. Liliana Mutesi to confer the diplomas and awards of today.
Thank you, Master of Ceremony. As you have been informed, the Chancellor was not able to make it for this graduation. As you know, he's from Netherlands. Travels are not easy during this COVID period. That's why he is not able to be with us today. Before I read the Chancellor's speech, let me also, on behalf of the Board of Directors, thank, first of all, our guest of honor for being with us today to officiate at this function, the 8th graduation ceremony of our university. I wish also to thank my colleagues at the board, as well as the management, the staff, the students, parents, and other supporters, other stakeholders that make a very big contribution towards the products that we are celebrating today. Thank you very much. Dear graduates, you have been given sufficient package in the last 3-4 years. You have been with us here at the university. Today, you are moving on your own. It's a great event because graduating is very hard. You have gone through long working hours. You have done so many tests during the years that you have been here. And thank you and congratulations for making sure you passed all those tests. It's not easy, so you must be congratulated for the work well done. So as the Vice Chancellor said, this is a new beginning. Your country is a country that has a vision. It's a country that wants to really become a center for service delivery. So you are very important actors to the achievement of that vision. We want that vision to be true thanks to your contribution indeed. Service delivery is extremely important. In the last few weeks, I'm sure you have heard lots of people around the country talking about service delivery. We want people that come to us in our various capacities, in our various areas, to be the happiest of the services that we give them, be it in hospitality, tourism, business, IT, and beyond. we are required to provide the best services in the region and beyond. So we wish you own that message. I'm extremely happy to hear that all our graduates are IT literate. They have passed the ICDL certificate. I'm really very happy. And you must be congratulated for that. I was supposed to be sitting there with you as a graduate in ICDL this year, but for some reason, I was not able to do it because of time. But my teacher, I don't know that my teacher is here. Asha. My teacher knows I've been a good student. So hopefully next year, I'll be sitting there with you. So let's really be agents of change that our country wants us to be. The client is the king, as they say. You know, you work in the medical profession. I can assure you it is very difficult for a client that comes to us to feel happy. Not only because of the diseases, but because of all kinds, starting from how we welcome them, how we manage them, how we manage troubleshooting that come on the way. You know, it is beyond what we're used to. We're used to for people to wait for us when we are available. We are not used to going out and interact with clients to ensure that their uneasiness is addressed on top of our professional services that we provide. You are given tools here. You are given tools, professional tools. But there is a part of your professional tools that not very well integrated in current packages that normally universities provide. Go for it. Learn how to interact with your clients and advise us as a university how we can address that. I think the Vice-Chancellor requested your support to ensure that UTB is known by the quality of services provided by their graduates. Let it be really our motto. Hmm? And we, of course, count on you. So this was my short introduction before I come to the Chancellor's speech that I'm going to be reading for you. Thank you. Chief guests, founder, chairperson of the Board of Governors and board members, Vice-Chancellor and your team in the management, distinguished guests, members of the staff, graduates, parents, ladies and gentlemen. At the very onset, allow me to extend a heartfelt appreciation to you all for joining us on this favorite occasion where we celebrate the achievements of our 8th graduation cohort. The graduation ceremony is one of the most memorable events in anybody's life. It comes at the end of a long journey of academic and social preparations. This ceremony signifies that graduates are now prepared to begin a new version of life. Dear graduates, when the pandemic started in December 2019, no one knew the shape and form it could take, and no one would predict the global disturbance that has caused. Now, almost 2 years into the pandemic, we are able to understand and see that our lives change in various domains, such as loss of life, incomes, long-held freedoms of travel, learning, socializing, and many other disruptions. This pandemic has taught us that we cannot continue doing things the same way and expect different results. It has forced us to adapt in so many ways. You, graduating students, you are an example of many people who have had to adapt to the new situation and embrace the change that has come with it. You involved the digital shift by taking your classes online, and this is the first graduation ceremony in our history organized digitally, virtually. Graduates, even though your achievements here are impressive, you have not realized success on your own. Big and significant achievements are usually not made by individuals alone, but they are made by people working together. It is in this occasion that I would like to thank you, your collaborators, your friends, your families, or guardians and donors. They may have given you courage when you were facing fears, or helped you pick yourself up after a setback. For this reason, I invite you to join me in thanking those who have supported you in realizing your success. The university has struggled to bring you on a journey of experiences which help you to grow and transform. We are proud of your achievements, and the whole university celebrates with you. However, remember that the present world has many problems relating to unemployment and poverty that handicap the real world development that it would like to enjoy. There is much more to do, and today marks a new beginning. This university will be proud of you because you have learned how to use your knowledge to change the world. This university will be proud of you because you have learned how to use your knowledge to change the world, beginning with your lovely country. Use this university as the hub of all your creative initiatives. We would like to learn from you and pass this learning to the next generation of young people so that they can follow your examples. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here for our graduates. If I talk a lot about them, it's because it is their day. their graduates. This day is yours. In the future, there may be a similar day to this, but it will never be the same. I'm sure many of you have firm plans and good ideas on what's coming next. A dream and a lot of hope to get you there. And some of you are just amazed that you got to this graduation point at all. We are living in critical conditions wherein the pandemic of COVID-19 continues to kill many lives of people around the world. You know, till now, there is no drug to treat and cure it, but you are familiar with measures against it. Wearing masks appropriately, keeping social distance, and washing hands regularly with soap and use sanitizer. Also, do it wherever you are. Better prevention than cure. Your future is in your hand, and no one else sees this opportunity. In conclusion, I congratulate all of you for qualifying to attend today's graduation ceremony. Congratulations to all the parents who are present here to witness the great moments in the lives of their sons and daughters. Congratulations to the friends and relatives for being here to make this event memorable. Let us give our combined best wishes to these graduates for the journey ahead. Let us celebrate the day and make it uniquely memorable. Thank you very much.
Twamwongera amashyi tumushimira cyane. Bajya bavuga ngo iyo umuntu abaye ahantu igihe kirekire ngo birangira asa na bene igihugu. Ndabona bwana Harry Wells asigaye asa n'abanyarwanda. Tumuha amashyi, birumvikana ko yaramuhagarariye kandi turamushimiye ndetse na cyane. Reka dukomezanye na gahunda yacu. Nono gahunda nyirizina yabazanye, nsaba Dr. Liliane Umutesi wa noneho yadufasha mu kutuyoborera gahunda yo gutanga izi mpamya bumenyi. We would like to call upon Dr. Liliane Umutesi for the conferment of degrees, awards, diplomas, and certificates. The floor is yours.
Yeah, thank you, MC. Mr. Chancellor, sir, this year we are presenting to you 1,406 laureates and graduates in various fields. I will request the coordinator of vocational training program, the Dean of Business and Information Technology, the Dean of Faculty of Hospitality and Tourism Management to come over. Thank you. Yeah, Chancellor, sir, allow me to invite the coordinator of vocational training program to present to you the laureate from vocational training program who satisfied all the academic requirements for the award of certificates and diplomas in vocational training programs. Welcome, sir.
Chancellor, sir, in the academic year 2019-2020 and 2020-2021, 272 candidates whom I have the honor to present to you satisfied the Board of Examiners and the Senate of the University of Tourism, Technology and Business Studies for the award of certificate and diplomas in various disciplines. Candidate representatives who are here today and those who are online, please stand up and remain standing until your certificates and diplomas are awarded.
I now invite the Chancellor to award certificates and diplomas. Thank you.
By the virtue of powers conferred upon me by the University of Tourism, Technology and Business Studies, UTB, law of 2017, and knowing that you have satisfied the academic senate requirements in all subjects for which you are enrolled in, trained and examined, I award you certificates and diplomas in vocational training programs. You can now turn your tassels from right to left. Congratulations.
Chancellor, sir, allow me to invite the Dean of the Faculty of Business and IT to present to you graduates from the Faculty of Business Information Technology who satisfied all the academic requirements for the award of degree in Business and Information Technology. Welcome, Dean.
Chancellor, sir, in the academic year 2019-2020 and 2020 to 2021, 525 candidates whom I have the honor to present to you satisfied the Board of Examiners and the Senate of the University of Tourism, Technology and Business Studies for the award of bachelor's degree in various disciplines. Candidate representatives who are here and those who are online, please stand up and remain standing until your degree is conferred on you. Please stand up.
Yeah, I now invite the Chancellor to confer degree to those graduates.
By the virtue of powers conferred upon me by the University of Tourism, Technology and Business Studies, law of 2017, and knowing that you have satisfied the academic senate requirements in all subjects for which you were enrolled in, trained and examined, I award you the degree in Business Information Technology. You can now turn your tassels from right to left. Congratulations.
Thank you. Chancellor Sir, allow me to invite the Dean of the Faculty of Hospitality and Tourism Management to present to you the graduate from the Faculty of Hospitality and Tourism Management who satisfied all the academic requirements for the award of degree in Hospitality and Tourism Management. Welcome, Dean.
Chancellor Sir, in the academic year 2019-2020 and 2020-2021, 988 candidates whom I have the honor to present to you satisfied the Board of Examiners and the Senate of the University of Tourism, Technology and Business Studies for the award of bachelor's degree in various disciplines. Candidate representatives who are here and those who are online, please stand up and remain standing until your degree is conferred on you. Please stand up.
I now invite the Chancellor to confer degree to you.
By the virtue of powers conferred upon me by the University of Tourism, Technology and Business Studies, Law of 2017, and knowing that you have satisfied the academic Senate requirements in all subjects for which you were enrolled in, trained, and examined, I award you the degree of Hospitality and Tourism Management. You can turn your tassels now from right to left. Congratulations.
Abanyakavuyo muragaragaye. Mwiha amashyi mwese 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 mwese. Congratulations to everyone. We will now continue with our program with a word of appreciation to our partners. A word that will be delivered by Professor Dr. Calixte Kabera, that we would like to now call upon to give us his remarks. Muri uyu mwanya reka twakire Dr. Calixte Kabera, Professor Dr. Calixte Kabera, uje kudushimira abafatanyabikorwa bacu.
Guest of honor, founder, the president of UTB, Chancellor Sir, members of the board, senior management, lecturers, and the student. This is a moment for celebrating your achievement. And the UTB has not been alone in recognizing your achievement. I would like actually to call upon key main stakeholders in this event. And I would also wish to request members sitting at the high table to help us in awarding the best performer in these 2 academic years, the class of 2019 and the class of 2020, we have chosen to award the best performer with the support of our partners in the industry. Let me call upon Engineer Ramadan from Liquid Technology to come nearby me. Let me call also the Director General of the Tourism Chamber, representing the whole tourism, the hospitality industry here. Let me call upon ICDL representative to come on board also to help me award the best performer in this ceremony. First of all, let me start by the Director General of the Tourism Chamber. They have chosen to award two people, two graduates. Now you are graduates. Before you were talking about graduates. Now, as you have been conferred your degrees and awarded your certificate and diploma, now you are confirmed graduates. So, the DG, please come forward and award Mr. Kabangire Julius, who has got first class in the travel and tourism management, to come forward. And Miss Tumushime Benit, first class in the hotel and the restaurant management. They will be awarded by the Tourism Chamber, represented by the Director General. Please, Director General, you can take some minutes and say something to those graduates.
Thank you, Professor Dr. Calixte. But again, much more, I'd like to thank the founder and the guest of honor, of course, but much more the graduates for today. It's such a day of celebrations out of the efforts that you've really put into this journey of becoming professionals. And indeed, when I talk about expressing gratitude as a representative of the sector on behalf of our chairman of the Rwanda Tourism Chamber, we really see you as great stakeholders. I remember a few months ago, we were into the pandemic closures, but I visited the founder, Madame Zofat, when we were trying to do her best to see that the Rubavu campus opens up. And into her, I saw such an industrious woman, whereby really I got to feel that the Chamber of Tourism has to come even more closer to you, because we not only want to promote the institution, but we see and recognize your role you have played, and of course the entire management, board of directors, lecturers, to cover the skills gap that we had in the tourism and the hospitality sector. We commend this, and when Dr. Calixte called upon us, he's good at, I think this one you know better than us, at mobilizing resources and raising networks. Whenever we call on him, he's always asking what can we do together. And indeed, we're like, wow. We very much know that the tourism and the hospitality sector over the past 10 years, we've been leaders into creating jobs in the economy. And actually, it's your products who have really filled a gap, whereby we are not actually seeing, I think you know very well that in the past 2 decades, we've seen more foreigners working here. But indeed, UTB has really contributed a lot to see that this gap is being filled. To the graduates, after this small remark of gratitude to board management and Professor Calixte and team, you've started another great, exciting journey of professionals. Over 10 years ago, when I was into a similar seat with in the gown and so on, We had our professors telling us that, yeah, this is the start, this is the beginning of another great journey, whereby we are expecting you to move on, explore higher heights, and we want to see you as more entrepreneurs. I think Madame Zofat is exemplary into this, and you who are even younger, at least you have got an opportunity to study at an institution where it's not theory, it's not drama, but you have also these professional courses which are very instrumental into shaping you into excellent professionals to take our sector to the next level of excellence. So this is a great foundation, but again, move over, keep up the quest for knowledge to equip you with relevant skills. And us as the Chamber of Tourism, we pledge to work with you even these difficult times, to reach out to our members who are hoteliers and hospitality actors and other tourism actors to help into the facilitations of what Dr. Calixte mentioned earlier, industrial practices. Currently, it's not easy with observing the standard operating procedures, but here we are for you. Always we will welcome all we believe you have excellent ideas to make this work, but we are happy also to do the advocacy further, that at least your products are really at a level of labor market which is competitive within Rwanda and the region. So it's not a speech that I prepared, but that's it's into me. And I do believe also the graduates. The best job, when we graduated, we are all excited going out here look for jobs. Fortunately, in the tourism and hospitality sector, because of the vocational bit, most of you do graduate when you are into employment. But the best job, this one I'm quoting it from my experience, the best job you ever do and get satisfied. All jobs can be great, your livelihood and so on, but the best one you do and really do see an impact is a job that yourself you create. And UTB really has all what it takes through all these courses, the professional courses and the degree programs, you have it all. So think about that entrepreneurship, of which us also as Tourism Chamber, we are happy to really all stand in for you in line with advocacy to have young entrepreneurs. Thank you very much, and again, congratulations.
Can you bring the award so that good. Mr. Kabangire Julius, please come forward, and Tumushime Benita. If they are present here, you are already there. Please give him the award for photo taking and remembrance. Can I request the DVC Academy to come and support me? Thank you very much. We would also like to recognize the effort of the overall performer in this graduation, combined, the two cohorts combined, from Kigali and the Rubavu campus. The best student who has been well performing beyond others is Mr. Rubibi Innocent. Rubibi Innocent, please come forward, and I would like to request the guest of honor to come and award the best performer if he's around. Is he around? He's not around, okay? Maybe let me call upon the next is Ndagijimana Patrick. Ndagijimana Patrick, is he around? Guest of honor, please come and award Patrick. Choose the award for Patrick. And I would like to call upon ICDL, because you see ICDL representative come forward. You award this student. Get ICDL, yes, you are there. Take a picture together. Yes. Thank you very much for your great achievement. Thank you. The following awardees, they are Mirembe Justin. Mirembe Justin Brivian as the best female also performer during these 2 academic years. May I call upon Engineer Ramadan to come and award. May I call also the founder to come and award the best female performer in these 2 academic years. She's called Mirembe Justin Brivian. Brivian, yes, Brivian. Thank you very much. Keep it up, Justin. And you continue to work very hard. This awarding ceremony is motivating. I would like again to call upon Isuji Grace. Isuji Grace. Is she around? From Rubavu, Isuji Grace. Is she around? Not around? Okay. We call upon also Itangishaka Posien from Rubavu also. Not present. Kaitesi Agnes. Kaitesi Agnes. Ishimge Remy. Ishimge Remy, come forward. Engineer Ramadan and the Chancellor and the President of the Board of Governors to come and award Ishimge Remy. These awards are constituted by laptops because we believe nowadays with the technology advancement as well as the situation in which we are today, computers matter a lot. Thank you very much. We thank really Engineer Ramadan from Liquid. At the end, we will give you time to talk about the spirit and the philosophy of Liquid about awarding student. Let me call upon also Yves Mugisha and Ingabire Diane. Yves Mugisha and Ingabire Diane. Best performer in ICDL. And I would like to call upon the ICDL representative, Mr. Joseph, to come and award these two best performer. You can take a micro and say something. Because this is ICDL, we want to give you the floor. Say something.
Thank you, Vice Chancellor. Greetings to the founder, to the Chancellor, and to the President of the board, and all the faculties and graduates. Thank you very much. I would like to draw a little bit about the reason we are awarding these students. These students are being awarded because they not only covered the required modules of ICDL that they were supposed to do, but they went above and beyond and covered even some more modules. And I would like to draw your attention to those modules. These are digital marketing and project planning. The reason why I'm drawing the attention is that, one, we all are aware of the pandemic that we are going through, and in the spirit of entrepreneurship, in the spirit of creating our own jobs, we need really to be able to tap into the market, even though there are those hurdles. And digital marketing is one of the first solutions, because if you want to start a business, you want to have exposure. But if everyone is at home, how do you get that exposure? So digital marketing is one of those solutions that enables us to showcase our work, our products, our services onto the market digitally. So I really congratulate you onto that. And when it comes to project planning, it will give you as the user the ability to sort of like plan, set out your activities, set milestones, set goals, and have it all in recorded. The basic idea is to have a recording and be able to know your milestones, know when you need to have something done and accomplished, and be able to track everything down. So I really commend Mugisha and Ingabire for their hard work and the effort they put in. And so to you, I say thank you very much. And again, to the founder, a huge thank you for the trust you have put into ICDL as an organization. And on our side, you have our full support, and we'll always be side by side working together to develop the country. Thank you very much.
As we are celebrating this great achievement, I would like to announce that in this academic year, these 2 academic years, UTB has been able to certify 3,343 students, not only these graduates, but also others who are still ongoing their academic journey. I would like again to call upon Nyiramahirwe Chantal to come and get awarded. And as Liquid Telecom has brought so many awards, I would like to give him also this opportunity to talk about the spirit behind awarding graduates. Thank you, Engineer.
Thank you so much, Vice Chancellor, guest of honor, and others. Good morning. I'm really very happy to stand here on behalf of Liquid Telecom. As the Chief Commercial Officer, as Head of Sales, I can't leave this speech without telling you about Liquid Telecom, as we have really a profound, indelible business partnership with the UTB and other institutions. Liquid Technology is a Pan-African technology group with capabilities across 14 countries, including Rwanda, Tanzania, Kenya, South Africa, what have you. In Rwanda, Liquid is renowned for high-speed internet through fiber optics. We really learn a lot of lesson from this pandemic. As you remember, we used to gather here more than 1,000 or 2,000 for this celebration. Now we managed to conduct same event virtually and successfully. So this is done because of different effort. Some of them also Liquid is there. There's some who are following up you online using Liquid services. So as now we are embracing digital transformation, Liquid brought also new services, including cloud solutions, Office 365. We have unified communication. We have Azure Stack. And we have other services which I cannot talk and finish here. I really want to congratulate these graduates and requesting them to put in practice the skills and knowledge they learn from this university. Those university really, I know it for a long time, is the second to none. So you have graduated in a really very good university. You should try to match your skills and knowledge with our culture. Let me stop here without taking a lot of time. And I have also another surprise for lecturers. I'm standing here on behalf of Liquid, but I have been also part of UTB. There's some lecturers, most of the time we are awarding the students, but we forget the lecturers who has really contributed much for your success. I have a very small gift, but meaningful for them. Maybe the start is the head start, and in the future, maybe they'll be also recognized. So I want to really call 3 hard work lecturers I remember, I know, I don't know if they're still here. There is the Nyaboka Enoch, is he here? Enoch, is still here? There is the Baingana Innocent, he was head of, Dean of HR and the TM, is he sick? Also, I would like to recognize also the Vice Chancellor. He was really industrious, diligent. I can give him a lot of qualifications. So he's really working hard to promote this university. And also I have recognized him. I have the gift here. Innocent is not here, but please convey my message to him. Thank you so much. So I want also to award the best students. Yes. Yeheba Chantal.
Chantal, come for me for the photo. Thank you, engineer. Thank you, Liquid Technologies. I think the linkage UTB has with industry, it gives much concern, because for our students to be able to familiarize themselves with the industry, we have to work closely with the industry to get the best of the best, so that once they go outside, they fit the needs of the industry. The next pool of awardees, people will be awarded. We have Munyensanga Patrick, who has got also a first class. Munyensanga Patrick. Dukunde Janet. Munyensanga and Dukunde Janet, if they are here, please come forward. There are still, and I would like to call upon the director of Rubavu campus to come and award this student. Janet, Dukunde Janet, and Munyansanga Patrick. Munyansanga is not around. Okay. Thank you very much for the hard work. The last pool of people who will be awarded, and I would like to call upon a member of the board to come also and award 2 special persons, especially for the service to the community they have done. They have been very tremendous in terms of maintaining health and safety at UTB, being the president of the the COVID command team in Kigali and Rubavu, and having shown exemplary leadership in terms of managing their colleagues, students, as well as visitors and lecturers to UTB to make sure they remain safe and secure. So I would like to call upon founder, as well as the president of the board, to recognize this great achievement. And these people are Mr. Lazaro Maniraguha, the guild president of the Student Union Kigali campus, and Mr. Patrick Namara from Rubavu campus. You have done a great job, and that's why we are still safe and we are here to celebrate your great work to the community. Yes. Thank you, President and Founder. Thank you, President of the Board of Governors. I think really you've done a great job, and everybody recognized this. I think for the rest, you keep those awards for people who have not been here. This is the end of the ceremony. I thank you very much, dear partners. I thank you, guest of honor, and the members of the board, through the chairperson of the board. And we are happy to be together and to continue to work very well, to excel, to make sure that we offer the best product to the labor market. Thank you very much.
Murakoze cyane, twamwongera amashyi menshi cyane. Tunayaha abahawe aya mashimwe. Abataha muri Rubavu muze kumbwirira Isugi Grace ko Imanzilaya na Musoza. Katukomezanye karagaciyemo respectfully. Muri uyu mwanya ibyo dukora byose hano, buri muntu wese uri aha ngaha ntiyari kuba ari aha ngaha iyo tutagira ugira igitekerezo cyo gushinga ishuri, cyo gutanga ubumenyi mu banyarwanda, mu rubyiruko, kugira ngo bagire icyo bigezaho, tuzamura igihugu. Turagira ngo dufate umwanya dukurikire ijambo rya mukuru yaduteguriye. Uwo nta wundi ni uwashinze ishuri, Madame Mukarubega Zulfat. Tumwakirana amashyi menshi cyane. She is the founder. She is the one who had the initial idea, put it all together. She's the reason why we are here. You need to keep those applause going. You need to keep them going. Tumwakire nkuko bikwiye. Umwanya nu.
Murakoze musangiza w'amagambo. Nyakubahwa mushyitsi mukuru, nyakubahwa chancellor, nyakubahwa chairman wa board ya UTB, banyakubahwa mugize board ya UTB, nyakubahwa vice chancellor, na banyakubahwa ba DVCs, bakozi ba UTB, babyeyi dufatanije umurimo wo kurera, banyeshuri mwarangije mwaduteranirije hano kuri uyu munsi, mbanje bashyitsi bahire, mbanje kubasuhuza mbifuriza amahoro y'Imana, nanabashimira ko mwaje kwifatanya natwe kuri uyu munsi w'indashyikirwa. Urubyiruko rwacu rwateye intambwe ya mbere, kuko izisigaye ni nyinshi, yo kwerekana ko barangije iki cyiciro cya mbere ko murangije kwerekana iki cyiciro cya mbere murangije, ariko mutangiye urugamba rw'inzira y'ubuzima bwo gutanga umusaruro wanyu mu iterambere ry'igihugu cyacu. Kuba mwarize muri ibi bihe bigoye by'iki cyorezo cya corona virusi byerekana ko muzi icyo mushaka kandi mukagiharanira. Ni muri urwo rwego rero no mu bihe bikomeye mwerekana umusaruro nk'uyu. Ni icyizere cyo gusigasira ibyagezweho, ni icyizere cy'uko muri abayobozi b'uyu munsi n'ejo hazaza. Nyakubahwa mushyitsi mukuru, mbanje gushimira ubuyobozi bwacu bwiza bw'igihugu cyacu burangajwe imbere na nyakubahwa Perezida wa Repubulika. Dushimira twese aho yakuye igihugu, aho akigejeje n'aho akiganisha. Mumfashe tumushimire. No muri ibi bihe bitoroshye bya corona virusi yatunguranye ku isi, ariko mu Rwanda leta yacu yerekanye ko ihora yiteguye mu guharanira imibereho myiza y'Abanyarwanda n'abarutuye. Ni muri urwo rwego yarinze Abanyarwanda kwandura no kwanduzanya, yewe ikangurira n'urubyiruko rw'abakoranabushake kugira ngo babigiremo uruhare. Uko niko umutoza w'ikirenga atoza abanyarwanda atoza n'urubyiruko kugira ngo aho rukomeye narwo rugire uruhare. Ngira ngo twese tuzi uburyo muri Afurika u Rwanda ari rwo rwa mbere rwakingiye abaturage barwo, ahandi na n'ubu inkingo ntiziraboneka, ariko kubera imiyoborere myiza twebwe tukaba tugeze kuri pourcentage nziza igaragara. Ni icyerekana ko ubuyobozi bwiza bw'igihugu cyacu icyo buharanira ni ukwita ku banyarwanda. Iki nanone ni icyerekana ko u Rwanda aho rwavuye n'aho rugeze byerekana ko turi abanyeshuri bo ku isi, nubwo nyuma ya jenoside igihugu cyari cyaravuye ku isi, ariko kubera abana b'abanyarwanda bishyize hamwe ari na bake bagatoza abandi bakarwana urugamba, yewe bafite intego. Iyo ntego niyo yabashoboje kubona intwaro wifashishije kandi bahereye ku busa. Ni muri urwo rwego namwe mwarangije, nabwiye ko murangije intambwe imwe ariko mushigaje nyinshi z'ubuzima, bizajye bibabera urugero rwiza. Buriya iyo uzi aho uva ukamenya n'aho ugana ukagira intego, ugera kuri byinshi kandi bikabera n'abandi urugero. Nyakubahwa mushyitsi mukuru, ndashimira Minedike n'izindi nzego za leta zidufasha umunsi ku munsi, zitugira inama no mu bikorwa bitandukanye zigiramo uruhare kugira ngo UTB igere aho igeze. Nkaba nshimira buri wese nk'uko mwagiye mubibona, abageze hano yewe n'abataraha, abagiye bagira uruhare kugira ngo UTB igere ku ntego yiyemeje. Ni muri urwo rwego nk'uko nabibabwiye aho igihugu cyavuye n'aho kigeze hari ababigizemo uruhare. Natwe nka UTB twatekereje kugira ngo dushimire leta yacu irangajwe imbere na Nyakubahwa Perezida wa Repubulika, dushyiraho gahunda yo kurihira abana b'abamugariye ku rugamba. Iyo gahunda tuyimaranye imyaka myinshi turihira abo bana, kuko tuzirikana ko ababyeyi babo impamvu bamugaye n'abapfiriye ku rugamba, niyo mpamvu natwe dufite igihugu kimeze gutya twishimiye kandi kibera n'ahandi n'ibindi bihugu intangarugero. Nkaba nshimira nanone abo twagiye tugezaho iki gikorwa, iyi gahunda twatangiye nabo bakabigiramo uruhare. Shimira MTN, iyo yarihiye abana 40 no muri abangaba ba graduatinze uyu munsi bakaba barimo. Nkashimira n'abandi bose bagiye badufasha mu kurihira abakene, harimo Reach the Children of Rwanda, nayo yarihiye abakene 11 n'abamugariye ku rugamba 3. impamvu mbivuze ntabwo ari ukurata ibikorwa byiza twakoze, ahubwo ni uko iyo duteraniye nk'abanyarwanda twese tuba tugamije kubaka urwatubyaye, twishimira igihugu cyacu cyiza kandi dushimira n'abagize uruhare kugira ngo igihugu cyacu kibe kimeze gutya, twishima dukora neza, twiteza imbere, duteza imiryango yacu imbere, duteza n'igihugu cyacu imbere. Ngira ngo rero namwe mubyumve kandi mubigiremo uruhare. Nkaba nshimira chairman wa bodi ya UTB n'abo mufatanije. Mu by'ukuri mumfashe tubashimire umurava, ubuhanga n'ubushishozi n'ubwitange mukorana bigaragarira buri wese, kandi n'izo mbuto mubona buri mwaka zisohoka zije kubaka igihugu. Bashimira no muri iki gihe cy'iki cyorezo cya corona virusi, ubwitange buhambaye bodi yagize, aho bateranaga mu nama yewe nka 3 mu kwezi. Ibyo byerekana kwigomwa, byerekana icyo intego umuntu aba afite. Ibyo rero bagize uruhare rukomeye aho UTB igeze, ariko mugira n'uruhare mu kubaka igihugu cyacu, mu kugira uruhare mu iterambere ry'igihugu cyacu. Ndabashimiye kandi nzahora mbizirikana. Ndashimira umuyobozi wa UTB nabo bafatanije, namwe bakozi ba UTB mwerekanye ubutwari mu mikorere n'imikoranire no kujya inama, cyane cyane muri ibi bihe by'iki cyorezo cya corona virusi, aho no muri guma mu rugo mwifashishije tekinoloji bakomeza gutanga ubumenyi. Iyo mutitanga ngo mujye inama y'uburyo mwakwishakamo ibisubizo, ntabwo urubyiruko rwacu ruba rwagraduatinze. Ndabibashimira. Nyakubahwa mushyitsi mukuru, ibyo gushimira ni byinshi, kuko iyo murebye aho UTB nayo yavuye n'aho igeze mu kubaka igihugu no gutanga serivisi nziza, ibyo byose ni mwebwe biturukaho. Nkaba nshaka kugira inama rubyiruko rugenzi rwanjye, impamvu mbita urubyiruko rugenzi rwanjye ndabivuga mpagaze ku maguru abiri. Cya mbere cyo muraje ngo dufatanye kuba rwiyemezamirimo, yewe n'abazakorera abandi. Icyo nabagira inama ni uko ubu ngubu iyi ntambwe ya mbere muteye ni ingirakamaro, mufite ubumenyi. Icyo mugiye gukurikizaho, buri wese ni umushoferi w'ubuzima bwe, nta wundi azabubaza. Niyo byaba ari ababyeyi bawe, niyo baguha iki, niyo baguha amafaranga, ariko utazi icyo ushaka ntacyo wageraho. Kugira ngo rero mube abashoferi beza b'ubuzima bwanyu, ni ukwimenya ugatekereza uti nkunda iki mu buzima, nakora kikambyarira umusaruro, ni gute nshobora kugira intego nkayigeraho, aho kurebera ku wundi igitekerezo wari ufite ukagita ugashaka gukora nk'ibya kanaka kandi utazi uburyo yabitekereje. Ibyo bisaba kwigirira icyizere. Iyo wifitiye icyizere ukagira intego, buriya amafaranga naza nyuma. Ngira ngo mwagiye mubona n'abantu yewe n'ubahagaze imbere urimo kubabwira ayo natangiriyeho. Iyo njya kubona abafite universite nkatangira gushakisha menshi yo gushinga universite, ntabishobora, ntabwo mba narayishinze. Ariko uhera ku cyo ushoboye, ahubwo icyo ukora icyo ari cyo cyose ukagikora neza, ukakinoza, ugatanga serivisi nziza, buriya yaba wikorera cyangwa ukorera abandi, ukora neza, uba indashyikirwa, ukigaragaza, buriya bakongeza cyangwa bagushoboza gutera indi ntambwe nta n'uwo wabisabye, kuko ibyiza birivugira kandi birigaragaza. Icyo nabasaba rero ni uko mudatekereza ngo reka ntegereze kubona amafaranga kugira ngo noneho nzafungure bizinesi nk'iya kanaka. Ahubwo menya icyo ukunda muri wowe ukibyaza umusaruro uhereye ku byo ufite. Buriya kugira ngo u Rwanda rutere imbere, ubukungu bw'u Rwanda ni abenegihugu babyaza umusaruro bahereye ku byo u Rwanda rufite. Ikindi kizababera urugero nicyo natangiriyeho. Ababohoye igihugu bari bake kandi barwana n'abafite intwaro nyinshi, ariko buriya kubera intego bari bafite bageze ku byo twese twishimira. Haranira gukora neza, icyo ushaka uzakigeraho. Umva inama y'umutima wawe, ariko wo kurenga inama y'umutima wawe ngo ujye kubaza undi urimo kuguca intege, uri bukubwire ngo iyo mishinga ni iy'abakire, uri bukubwire ngo wavutse mu muryango ukennye, ibyo ni iby'abana b'abakire. Ntabwo amateka yacu yaranze iki gihugu mabi, ntabwo ari yatugenga. Nitwe tugomba guharanira ubuzima bwacu bwiza kandi tubugizemo uruhare. Nk'Abanyarwanda twihesha agaciro. Ni gute rero wowe ubwawe yaba ari ugusaba akazi, ugasaba akazi ugambiriye kugira ngo ukore neza, ube bandebereho. Nuba bandebereho uzasiga izina ryiza ku isi kandi rizabera abandi inyigisho bakwigiraho utakinariho. Nimubiharanire. Nimubiharanira muzaba mwiyubaka kandi mwubaka, mugira uruhare no kubaka igihugu cyacu kandi muteza imiryango yanyu imbere. Nyakubahwa mushyitsi mukuru, ibyo nagira inama urubyiruko rugenzi rwanjye ni byinshi, ariko nzi ko n'ubundi basangaga muri ofisi kandi telefone yanjye bayifite. Icyo nabasaba, ndahari. Uzankenera uwo ari we wese kungisha inama, ndahari igihe icyo ari cyo cyose. N'abandi barahari. Uzajye wegera ukugira inama nziza ituma utera indi ntambwe kurenza iyo wateye ejo. Aho ngaho uzakora ibyo wishimiye kandi ugirire benshi akamaro mu byo wakora ibyo ari byo byose. Nyakubahwa mushyitsi mukuru, narangiza iri jambo shimira buri wese wagize uruhare. Nubwo mwavuga nagize igitekerezo, yego nibyo, ariko buriya iyo ntabagira mwese ntacyo nari kugeraho. Ni nayo mpamvu ubu tuba twishimira ibyagezweho, ntabwo ari z'urufati wenyine, ahubwo ni abanyarwanda baharanira kugira ngo igihugu cyacu gihore ku isonga. Rero ndabibashimiye kandi nzahora bashimira nanabizirikana. Ndangije mbaragiza Uwiteka kandi ashyira imigisha muri mwese muteraniye hano n'abadahari, mu bitekerezo byiza mufite byo kwiyubaka. Ikindi tuzongere duhura buri wese ahubwo nawe ahagaze hano imbere atubwira achievement yagezeho. Murakoze, Uwiteka abongerere imigisha.
Murakoze cyane, akuriye andi mashyi, ariko andi mashyi menshi cyane. Ati rwose rubyiruko rugenzi rwanjye, anyibukije kera natwe tukiri abakobwa. Reka dukomezanye na gahunda tugana ku musozo wayo, twakira ijambo ry'umushyitsi mukuru watugendereye kuri uyu munsi, Honorable Professor Kanyarukiga Ephraim. We are now going to call upon our guest of honor, and I would like, yes, protocol requires that she nayo nzi ngo mugarutse kumuha ikaze. Urubyiruko rw'ubu niko rwabaye, rusigaye rwibagirwa.
The legal representative and founder of UTB, here chairman of board of governors, representing the chancellor, the vice chancellor, dear lecturers and administrative staff, dear parents, graduates, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I am very much honored to be here with you today as you celebrate this major milestone in your personal and professional lives. Madam Legal Representative, kindly allow me to take just a few minutes to go beside the event just to say a few things. Thank you very much. And if you allow, I'll say this in Kinyarwanda, because I saw that we are flexible in expressing ourselves in the language we master best. Nitwa Kanyarukiga Ephraim. Ntabwo ari ubwa mbere nje kuri iyi campus. Byanejeje rero kuhagaruka nubwo ari context itandukanye. Nakoze hano igihe gito, ndi umuprofeseri w'indimi on part-time basis. Ubwo rero ndumva ndi iwacu. I am among colleagues who are lecturers. I am among my leaders who offered me a job at that time. And it's no wonder that among the graduates today, there might be my former students. So you can imagine the joy I'm feeling as I stand here in a different context. And I thank you very much for inviting me. To come back to the depth of the speech relating to the present event, I must start with the expression of my congratulations to you graduates, to your parents, your families, for today's event, today's achievement. I wish to thank you, and I express my feelings on this 8th graduation ceremony of UTB. And I would like to thank the University of Tourism, Technology, and Business Studies for the honor done to me at this great event I have just mentioned. The graduates today have graduated in the different departments, as you know, in the different areas of specialization. And all these are figuring in the priorities of our nation. Congratulations for well selecting. They have selected programs geared to promoting national programs, not creating job seekers, but creating job creators, as has been mentioned, as has been testified by professional people experienced in job creation, especially in technical-oriented programs. Congratulations for this once again. I've been impressed, and everybody, I think, is thankful for the expansion so far reached. UTB has marked a lot of strides to be proud of, both physical expansion. As I told you, I'm not new at the campus, but I now know very soon you will no longer be working in the rented premises. I know Lubavu is already completed, and I think it's operational. I understand very soon you are shifting to Ribeiro, and I think these are things to congratulate the management, to congratulate the administration, to congratulate the stakeholders who have been at your right hand in those endeavors. The expansion has not been marked only physically, but also in the programs. I will not go into details. Everybody here, I think, knows better than me. But I've been impressed by the ICDL program. And as a language teacher, I cannot pass by without mentioning the certificate of English perfection, or whatever you call it. But in English certificate, the English proficiency, yes, certificate of proficiency in English. This is not to underrate the other programs, no. It's just to mark and emphasize the innovative kind of spirit that we find at UTB. Congratulations for this again, and I wish you to keep it up. I must thank also the stakeholders and other people who take part in the advancement, who have been closely working with the UTB. These achievements would not have been a reality without your being near them. Now, to the graduates, both those here present and those following us online, work you have put into your education and achievements, and we look forward to the better future. Although the years of school have been long, but through those years, especially at UTB, given the international nature of UTB community, excuse me, we've been told that we have students from different nationalities. Maybe soon there will be also some on the staff. This gives UTB a nature of international community. So you have learned a lot from that kind of community. As moments you have experienced in your life at UTB, you have made new friends yourself. And it can be extremely very difficult to summarize all these experiences you have taken from here. The journey is still long. Many have said it. I don't have to repeat it. I wish you, and I believe you will, follow the good examples of others as they. We have congratulated you, and I am welcoming you now into the world of intellectuals with its delights, but also with its challenges. You are going out there in the world. Please keep the wonderful collaboration and the role model. Wherever you will go, whatever you will be doing, so that every single person who meets you, who works with you, who works under you, because you will be leaders, could say, yeah, this is a product of UTB. A daughter, a brother, a friend knows the right place to send them for training. And this is UTB. I think the leadership of UTB in the exemplary work just being mentioned, but particularly to be quite close and follow closely the government programs and priorities. The legal representative and founder of UTB has just referred to the Itorero program, talking about there are many aspects, many elements she has been referring to, found in these different programs like Itorero, the Tumunyarwa, Rwandans, wherever they are. Future will lead you, what the future holds for you. I'm addressing the graduates. Walk with the Rwanda, and let Rwanda stay in you, not walk within you. Speak for it. Right? Because now you are international employees very soon. These government programs are what characterizes Rwanda the uniqueness of Rwanda, which is appreciated all over the world, whether with well-wishers or ill-wishers. They appreciate our stand and our contribution to the international community. Be aware of that and be a good ambassador of Rwanda, wherever you will be. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to underline the contribution of UTB again on the development done not only for the students who graduate today here, but also for the friends and families particularly, and for the country in large, as I said. This 8th graduation ceremony means a lot, and it is a remarkable evidence to the world that will see us. Since the first graduation till today, UTB has formed many, many Rwandans, and they are all working in different domains according to their departments and areas of specialization. Some of the alumni of UTB are working in public institutions. Others are working in private institutions, and a number of them are entrepreneurs who hold their own businesses. I want to emphasize that all of these have got highly appreciated, highly quoted performance at their workplaces. Their contribution, therefore, to the development of the country cannot be underestimated. Distinguished guests present here, I also want to mention the commendable work done by both academic and administration staff of UTB, as well as family members, parents, brothers, sisters, friends who have been close to the graduates. The students could not reach this event without your valuable contribution. Today, although they are mature and they are newly qualified adults, as I said, newly qualified intellectuals, I am sure the graduates will always recognize that your contribution has been great in their lives. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the government of Rwanda and on my own behalf, I sincerely trust and I believe that the knowledge, the skills, the attitudes our graduating students or our graduates now have acquired in UTB have adequately equipped them for the challenges they are likely to face in their future career. We salute the contribution of the government as you have appreciated it. I thank you for it on their behalf. Their contribution in promoting education inside and outside the country. The government of Rwanda encourages all our students to make an original contribution to their field of study as an integral part of their professional education. It is an innovative approach to the integration of teaching and learning that emphasizes the discovery of new knowledge. In today's world, young people need to know how to generate new knowledge in order to meet the demands of the modern day workforce, to practice professionally at and beyond the level of international standards. In this world, or in this framework, remember that the educational goal is to build a citizen who is able to solve his or her problems with self-reliance without necessarily waiting for support from outside. Kwigira. This should be our motto. Dear parents, dear guardians, we thank you for your invaluable contribution for our graduates again. Your support through this process made and will make an enormous impact. I am sure you are very proud of your graduates today as they close this portion of their lives and prepare for their next steps into a new area. Before I end, dear legal representative, the founder of UTB, chairman of the board, dear vice chancellor, lecturers, and administrative staff, let me end by what I should have started with. As I said, I came here first as a lecturer, and during the period of campaign for the new job I'm holding up to today, UTB was among the great supporters, and I take this opportunity to thank you very much for that. That was a bracket I wanted not to leave without mentioning. Otherwise, dear parents, dear guardians, ladies and gentlemen all gathered here, I want to thank you very much for your kind attention and for having invited me to officiate this ceremony. Thank you very much.
Arakoze cyane umushyitsi wacu mukuru, tumwongera amashyi menshi cyane tumushimira kubw'ijambo ryiza tugejejeho no kuba yaje kwifatanya natwe. Ntimugira aho mujya kuko turi buze kujya kwiyakira, ndibubahe ayo makuru neza mu mwanya. Mbere yuko dusoza umuhango waduhurije aha, umwe bavuze kwiyakira mu biha amashyi, namwe turabamenye. Mbere yuko dutandukana ariko mbere yuko mbaha ayo makuru yuzuye, hari umwe mu bafatanyabikorwa wacu tutabashije kuvugaho mbere, twifuzaga kuba twamurecognizinga cyangwa se twamuvugaho tukamushimira nawe. Singe wabikora, reka nsabe Professor Dr. Calixte Kabera ko badushimirira no kubatubwira maze dusoze umuhango waduhurije aha.
Rakoze MC. Would like to call upon the representative of Spain, Rwanda, to come forward and award. He has wished to award the best student in software development from the Business Information Technology Department. We have Spain, Rwanda, represented by Uwase Letitia, Mrs. Uwase Letitia, and Mr. Bertrand Mujenga, who have wished to award that student. And that student is Isaac Newton Niobubasha from the Business Information Technology Department. And after Spain, I would like also to call upon Mr. Mujisha from ICDL to award also, he has wished to award also the best lecturer in ICDL. Thank you. The floor is yours.
Thank you very much. First and foremost, I would like to thank Professor Dr. Calixte Kabera and all the management the chairperson of the board, and also the legal representative and the founder of the University of Tourism and Technology and Business Studies. We are glad to be part of this great event, and we really wanted to award the best student in the business studies. Our first motive was that we looked at the contribution that University of Tourism and Technology and Business Studies have been making an impact, a great impact into our community in different, if I can say, in different industries. So that was part of our main motives. And Spain is obviously a fintech company introducing on the market of Rwanda. So we wanted to be part of this movement to make sure that we are really promoting the technology in Rwanda, mostly in terms of financial institutions, transacting money, receiving, sending, saving, getting loans automatically without having going to the banks. We are not saying that we are going to eliminate traditional banking, but we want to help people to be having access to banked and banked through technology. Thank you very much.
umubyeyi wakwize Isaac Newton yaraje kuzagera kure.
Isaac Newton is also awarded a brand new laptop. Thank you. May I call upon ICDL also to award the best lecturer of his choice, because we are collaborating very much in ICDL, so they know who to award. Let me give the floor.
Thank you, Professor Doctor. I would like to award, to recognize the great contribution that Asha has had. Asha is a lecturer at UTB. Mr. Asha has he started with the program, the ICDL program at UTB, ever since it was enacted at the university. And he has really given a great contribution towards having the students graduate with their ICDL certificate. So please help me greatly appreciate his contribution towards the great work. Thank you very much. And it's not only Asha, even though he's the one we have recognized. We recognize the contribution of Eve at the Gisenyi campus. He has greatly also contributed. So we really want to thank them very much for their contribution and their hard work towards making ICDL certification a reality. And another thing I would like to say is that UTB is the first university in Rwanda and across Africa that has made it mandatory for all the graduates to complete with their certification. And as it was mentioned, it is in great line with the government's vision of having a knowledge-based economy. Even though mention was made of a digital talent policy, it has now been enacted as a law, so to speak. And so you are among the pioneers of digital literacy in the country, because everyone is going to follow suit. So you're well prepared to go into the market with that added value. So for that also, may I congratulate you and say thank you. Thank you very much.
you very much. Over to you, MC.
Thank you very, very much. Mbere yuko dutandukana, mbere yuko mbabwira aho turi buhurire, reka tubanze twongere dushimire Imana. Tujye juru maze nsabe Bwana Ntahemuka John adufashe dushimire Imana kuko gahunda yacu yagenze neza.
Murakoze cyane, kadusenge. Mana igira neza, turagushimiye, turaguhimbaje. Wagize neza kuko dutangira twagusabye kubana natwe kandi wabikoze, uyu muhango ugenda neza. Nkushimiye rero ku bwa gahunda zose uko zagenze, kandi unyemerere nkwereke abangaba basoje amasomo yabo, ubafungurire amarembo y'umugisha, ubaha akazi, ubahe ubwabo kwitangirira akazi batagiye kugasaba, ariko n'abazagasaba ukabahe. Ndagusabye nguhe umugisha ababyeyi babatangiriye, kandi wongere ubaho ubushobozi bwo gukomeza kubatangirira kuko urugendo ruracyakomeza. Ndakwinginze nanone kugira ngo uhe imbaraga kandi uhe umugisha abarezi bareze abanyeshuri basoje uyu munsi, kugira ngo barusheho kugira umurava wo kurera na barumuna babo basigaye inyuma. Uhe ubuyobozi bwa UTB umugisha, uhe founder umugisha, uhe igihugu cyacu umugisha, kandi ndakwinginze kugira ngo buri umwe wagize icyo akora kugira ngo abarangije uyu munsi babashe gusoza, umugisha kandi umugirire neza. Tanga ubuzima bwiza. Ubwo tugiye kuva hano rero, buri muntu wese umurinde icyamusitaza, umugeze mu rugo amahoro. Ubwo bakomeza ibirori byabo, ukomeze kubagirira neza no kubitaho. Nongeye kubyambaza mu izina rya Yesu, amen.
Murakoze cyane. Nkuko byatangire kabari nako tubisoza, dusaba Professor Dr. Emile Rwamasirabo wahagarariye hano Chancellor, noneho aduhe uburenganzira bwo gusoza umuhango waduhurije ahangaha. We would like to call upon Professor Dr. Emile Rwamasirabo to end the procession as he has started it officially.
Murakoze MC. Uko bigenda rero hari amagambo agomba kuvugwa kugira ngo i graduation ceremony irangire. By the powers conferred to me by the University of Tourism, Technology and Business Studies, I declare this assembly dissolved. Thank you very much.
Murakoze cyane. Amashimenshi yanyu ibihe byiza twagiranye. Ngiye kubasaba ikintu kimwe, turabanza duherekeze abo kuri high table ndetse n'aba deans, HODs ndetse n'abafatanyabikorwa bacu. Abandi turabatwicaye, ndaje mbabwira aho turi buhurire. Reka dusabe abashyitsi bacu. I would like to call upon our guests on the high table, as well as the deans, the HODs and partners, to please proceed towards the exit. Abandi mwe musigaye hano ku buhanga bw'ibyuma, ka karirimbo kajyanye n'ibihe nk'ibi ngibi karakenewe kugira ngo tubyumve ko bagraduatinze koko. Congratulations, niko bavuga. Zamura volume jaja. Amashi yanyajyanye niyo ndirimbo arakenewe. Mu mwanya mutoya turaje tubabwira aho duhurira. Reka tubanze duherekeze abashyitsi bakuru baje kwifatanya natwe. Uko baje ni nako procession igiye kubaherekeza hamwe n'amabendera, ibendera ry'u Rwanda, ibendera ry'ishuri ndetse n'irya East Africa. UTB uri nkingi ya mwamba, amashyi ajyanye n'iyo ndirimbo ndi kumva.
uraganje uri nganje iterambere riboneye gukunda igihugu birakuranga genda wese imihigo uraganje
mwakoze mwese ni ukuri kubana natwe ibihe byiza cyane twishimira twemeza kwifuriza urubyiruko rwahawe impamyabumenyi ishya n'ihirwe mu buzima bazagere ku byo bifuza byose.
ngaba amashami y'urubaye ubukombe maze u Rwanda rwacu urutereke ku isonga abo wiga biyugema barukorere rukomeze Rwanda ingoma ibihumbi UTB
ibi ni ibirori rwose mwirekure umwanya ndababwira aho duhurira aho ngaho DJ ugize neza gasubizemo
iterambere riboneye gukunda igihugu birakuranga genda wese imihigo
Congratulations everybody. Congratulations to the school. Congratulations to the graduates. Congratulations to the stakeholders, the partners, the friends, the families. Congratulations to each and every one of you. Mwabamere amashyi menshi cyane abaherekeza tubashimire rwose bo bagize uruhare rukomeye cyane rwo kutugeza ku munsi nk'uyu nguyu. Thank you so much.
imikorere y'abituma bifuzwa utemberanye nabo mu kirere cyangwa yakoresheje inzira z'ubutaka hagenda yishimye akavuga ati
murakoze cyane rwose.
ndashyikirwa bakuze badenda abandi wamvura isomero ry'isonga ntoriganje abo wareze baraberewe ibigwi byawe birazwi haba i Rwanda ndetse no mu mahanga we
genda wese imihigo uraganje uri nganje iterambere riboneye gukunda igihugu